Hey there. It's been a little while since I've done a COVID-19 chat. Things have been piling up for me. I'm hearing it from my clients. So I thought I would just quickly touch base and share a little bit of what I've been experiencing and what I've been hearing. And that is a lot of that it's not okay to not be okay. And I don't understand that. No, I do understand it, but it makes it a little bit harder to be in life right now if it's not okay to have some of these hard emotions. So, I just found out that our Christmas is going to look a whole lot different than originally planned or hoped for, and that's hard. And as I was processing some of those emotions, some of that disappointment, some anger at the freaking COVID, and just the disappointment that I felt, I noticed that quite a few people were telling me, but think about the positive. Try and be positive, or it's going to be okay, or aren't you glad that you're being protected from all of the bad things? And yes, I am glad that I'm being protected from it. And yes, I know that this is going to pass and that everything's going to be okay. And yet, in that moment, I want to be sad. I want to be angry. And frankly, it pisses me off that people aren't letting me do that. And so, is it okay to have different emotions than happiness and cheerfulness and everything's going to be okay? If you think about emotion, all of them are valid. It doesn't matter whether it's cheerful emotions or difficult emotions. They're all there and they all deserve a voice. They all deserve to be heard. And so whether that's being sad or being angry, disappointed, whether it's hurt or lonely, or cheerfulness and excited and grateful and contentment, they're all valid and they all get to be there. So what does that look like? How do you be angry or sad or lonely and not let it become overwhelming? Because I think a lot of us are worried, first of all, that it'll be overwhelming. And second of all, I'm the one that takes care of everybody else around me. And so how are they going to be okay, or can they handle taking care of me if I'm not okay for a little while? And I want to tell you, yes, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to feel those emotions, to let them be there. And actually, it does you a better service to feel them and let them be there than to push them down. Because what happens when you push them down is that they start piling up and then they show up in your body. You get pain, or you can't sleep, or there's nausea or distraction. And yet if you sit and you give those emotions some time and space, then there's release, and there's there begins to be, I've talked about this before, but there begins to be a trust between your body and your mind your body's going, there's something wrong, are you paying attention? And your mind goes, yes, I hear you, and I'm going to let that be there. And so, not to negate the feeling, but in some ways then it actually makes it go away faster. Giving it time and space makes that difficult emotion go away faster. Repeat myself. So what does that look like? How do you have difficult emotions without them becoming overwhelming, and so that you can get back to a place of being able to take care of yourself and others and be present and enjoy Christmas this year? So sometimes that's crying and letting those tears come out. We don't have to be strong all the time. And letting the emotion come out that way, you can feel release. You can there's research, I can't point you to it right now, but there is research shown that we actually have different kind of tears, and those emotions and that stress comes out from it. So crying is okay. Journaling, writing your thoughts down, getting them out of your head onto paper, and then you can leave that paper in another room and you can come back to it another time. Finding a trusted friend to listen to you, whether it's over the phone or on a walk outside or yet another Zoom call. Having someone to share that load with you and just listen can make all the difference. And so sometimes that's saying, hey friend, I need to unload. Or as another friend of mine said, I need to be pissy right now. And can you just listen and just be okay that it's not okay right now? And sometimes it's setting a timer and going, okay, for the next 15 minutes, I'm going to be so angry. I'm going to let all of this emotion out. And then I'm going to have a bath, or I'm going to watch my favorite show, or whatever that is. I'm going to take care of myself. And yet I'm going to let myself feel these feelings. So as you go through the next few weeks that are going to be hard because it's so different, and some things will be good. You don't have to go through all of that work of Christmas dinner. Some of them are going to be okay. Some of them are going to be difficult. How are you going to let those emotions be there, observe them, take care of them, just like you do the happiness and the positive emotions? If you want some help with that, there are people here at Panorama Wellness Group that can help you with that. And also I'm available too. Let's get through this time together. Even if you come to a counselor because they're a neutral party, you know that you don't have to worry about what you're saying, and they can take care of you in that moment so that you can go and take care of other people. We're here and would love to help you. And so go feel those emotions, let them be there, and let me know how it goes.